Howdy, folks. How are you? How is the lighting? How is the sound? Double checking everything. Make sure everything's alright. I think it's a bit bright. Let's turn it down a bit. Oh, that's a bit too dark now. That's too sinister. This is supposed to be wholesome. Looks like Evan's been to the mall. We call them shopping centres in the UK. And the 7th biggest shopping centre is in Sheffield. It's called Meadowhall, but it's so crazy and like so packed and so horrible to navigate through because it's like a city almost because it's huge. That it's nicknamed Meadow Hell. What else we got in chat? Lissy says nearly forgot it's a jam night. Oh, call yourself a mod. Hello Soda. Matt's been watching Bolt. Hope you enjoyed Bolt. I've not watched Bolt in ages. I think I should give it a rewatch. Computer Guy just finished rewatching Belle. Still need to see Belle. I need to see Belle. I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Saving it. A little louder. I can talk a bit louder, but the volume won't go any higher for some reason. Let me double check if the microphone sounds not too quiet. Bear with me. No, everything's on full, so I'm just talking quietly, I guess. So I'll talk at this volume. Is that better? Talk a bit louder. Leo says time to get thirsty. Ospardo says hello, can't wait to see the entries. I don't know how to really sum up the choices for this one. I really don't know. It's hard to like put a pin on or describe what my choices are for this one. Yeah. Gus says I'm fine but a little ropey. Oh dear. Evan, are you talking about Beauty and the Beast? No, Belle is it's an anime movie. It's an anime movie that came out this year. Hi Cameron. Sup Collectathon. Kirst, I remember when I recently went to Dubai and the shopping centre tops the Sheffield one in terms of sheer size. Dang. Big mistake on splitting up with my family that night. Oh, shopping centre bigger than Meadow Hell? Jeez, no, I'm not going there. Collectible. My childhood crush was a crusher that crushed nuts. Do you mean like a nutcracker? Like a Christmas nutcracker? So this is crushing time. Leo says, oh, I forgot to say what this day's been like. Been busy with a few things, washing the bedsheet, downloading an errand blaze for drawing a horse from the back, ordered some paper for next month, fixing my fridge door that won't shut, still need to attend to it leaking, been taking off the silicone around the interior and exterior of the shower, so I'll reapply it tomorrow, clearing the bathroom afterwards, getting a grocery shop on, maintain some mincemeat to make chili tomorrow. Wow, very busy day, Leo. Very, very busy. Oh, weird guy. We'll start the tier list very, very soon. Let people come in first. Let people join first before anything. Is the chat font too big, folks, by the way? I think it's too big. Like, the last time it was just too small, but this time it looks a bit too big. Let's try this. Let's try this size. Leo, not to mention this entire month will involve going through, so far, 18 bullets long to-do list. Bearing in mind none of those are alongside the 31 pictures to sketch and get ready for Inktober. See, I'm busy. You sound very, very busy. Listy, my housemate just walked into the kitchen. He smells like telling me what? Collectathon. I mean, what sounds more exciting? Evan, question: is your video on Good Boys going to YouTube, or is it only for Patreon? It's on YouTube right now. It's currently on YouTube. Leo, but at least while I was out shopping, I got a bag of minstrels and some fig rolls just for the stream. Nice. I like it when people leave while watching my streams. So that I've done nothing much because I woke up late. I think the chat box is the right size. It is now. I like this. This size is better. This size is better. Cameron, my first cartoon crush was Roxanne from Goof Movie. Yeah, I think that was the case for a lot of teenagers and kids. Computer Guy, a little too big maybe. I don't know if that's responding to what it was before. Soda, I can't remember who my first cartoon crush was. Cursed, oh god, who just made the grudge noises. I could do creepier noises. I could do really creepy noises. Because I've been voice acting since I was like a teenager. One of the things I could do is I can actually do several like animal noises, and it confuses people. It's so funny. I've actually made people think like, wait, is that animal nearby? I like doing that kind of noise. And of course a cup of tea, definitely. Weird Guy. I think mine was Violet from The Incredibles. If a crush on any of the Batman characters, mine would be Batgirl. Batman characters. Not that I know of. Therefore, Nutcrusher sounds like a Ben 10 alien name. Hi, Zelda. Trying to think what I've done today. Mainly prep for this. Because I went through a lot of technical issues where I just couldn't do anything for most of the days, and I was like, oh, now I can get on with prepping for this stream. They do take a lot of time to prep, because I have to make my choices. I have to like get all the pictures for the tier list, make the tier list. It's a lot of work to make these ones. Listy, the grush noise, or Yakko about to say something, but then realizing the notebook won't allow it. Leo says, I could see you being into Harley. Yeah, maybe. I mean, in terms of DC characters, the one I probably would crush on, who as far as I know, has not been put in media yet. I think there's been a version of him, but the Jokester. He's like an alternate version of the Joker. It's like, just imagine a wholesome superhero version of the Joker. You already know that I love my comic relief characters. It's like making a comic relief superhero. It's like, Leo introduced me to Jokester like a while ago. I want to make a Jokester fan film. Collectathon, can we see the tier list? In due time, mate. Please be patient. Just letting people into the stream first, and then I'll start the stream. Zelda, will Pixar get themselves back up again, like I always? I think Pixar's doing fine. I think if people are saying that like they've hit rock bottom or something, they haven't. The problem is that Pixar have, for so many years, had like hit after hit after hit after hit. The moment that they make something that doesn't like wow people, they think the studio's dead. It's like, no, they're gonna have their hiccups, and it's fine if they have the hiccups. No, I don't like Ben from Treasure Planet. Good dude. One of my first crushes was Lizzie McGuire, who had an animated persona, if that counts. Leo, Jokes deserves so much more exposure, even the comics. He's not been used in ages. If that's the case, I'm definitely going to make a Jokester film. Actually, I've not announced this yet, but like, I've already announced that I'm working on a new short film, which I'm shooting in November. It's an action comedy, but I've actually got maybe 4 or 5 other short films planned next year. Now that things are now it's easier to make shorts. I'm gonna be making quite a lot next year. Listy, my cartoon crush right now is Corvo, but I would never get between him and Terry. I still need to see Solar Opposites. Cameron, I agree with your thoughts on Lightyear. It's just average. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, we're going to start the tier list in a bit. I've just got one thing I want to announce that's very important to me. So at the moment, I've actually got a GoFundMe going for new sound equipment. I tried to get this campaign going before, but GoFundMe shut it down because it wasn't getting enough attention. So I've reopened it, and I'm going to try again. I'm going to try harder to give this campaign some attention. So I'm trying to save up for new sound equipment. It'd be really appreciated if people can help support this campaign. I'll appreciate any kinds of donations to help me get to the point where I have new sound equipment so I can sound more crisp, I can sound more clear. It's going to improve the quality of my videos and streams so much. So yeah, if you'd like to donate, you don't have to. If you'd like to donate, head over to gofundme.com/JambareeqiSound2. That's gofundme.com/JambareeqiSound2. Right, on with the tier list. What happened to the tier list? Have I accidentally clicked off? I've not clicked off it. There we go. That's weird. It's very weird. There should be some music playing too. If the music's too loud, let me know. Or if it's too quiet, let me know. Should I still watch Lightyear as I am a Pixar fan? If you want, I'd say just watch any film. Doesn't matter what I think of a film. Give a film a chance. Like, I heard like different things about Jojo Rabbit. I watched it and I loved it. So like, yeah, take what I say with a pinch of salt. Take every critic's word with a pinch of salt. Everyone's gonna have like a different reaction. Leo, yeah, I've just checked. Jokes has not been in a comic since 2008. Wow. So this is that Lapis from Steven Universe may be waifu material. Jacob has noticed Lloyd. Because definitely I'm already weirdly nostalgic for your more crisper audio. Yeah, again, that'd be real appreciated if people can donate to the GoFundMe. GoFundMe.com/JambareeqiSound2. Yeah, everyone's noticing things now. Cartoon dog boy. He's not a boy. He's a man. Nightbot. Why do you keep doing this, Nightbot? I'm very sorry, Collectathon. Nightbot is being really weird about caps locks lately. I've turned off Nightbot, so I don't know why it's still doing that. Yes, there's 36 characters in total. Trying to catch up with chat. Everyone's very busy. And who just subscribed to me? Because my thing's being weird. My thing's being very weird. I want to find out who just subscribed to me. I can't find out. Streamlabs has been a knob. I'm very sorry. Whoever just subscribed to me, really appreciate it. Where do I find these interesting choices? Again, for those who don't know, this is the 3rd time I've done a Cartoon Crushers stream. This is the 3rd one. I've done 2 more, so if you enjoyed this one, head over to my VOD channel, Jambareeqi Highlights, to see the other 2, because this is just 36 of the many Crushers I have. I have so many more, and I keep developing more and more as time goes on. So these kind of streams could go on forever. Evan, question, why do you have crushes on characters who are much older than you? You know that is illegal. What? How is it illegal? Older than me? How is it illegal? I'm almost 32. How is it illegal if I have a crush with someone that's like in their 50s? That is weird. They're not underage. Yeah, I always make sure these characters are like 18 or over, by the way. Yeah, Listy's like, what are you on about? Osbardo, by choices. While I'm not into my gender, there are certainly people who I want to be bros for life here, like Stan. But let's start the tier list. Okay, right. Who are we beginning with? We're beginning with Aladar Blight from Owl House. Why is it all the way over there? Weird. Hello, Aladar. Okay, so Aladar is kind of like he's an abomination maker from Owl House. Okay, it's very hard to really talk about this character because the Owl House lore is so complicated. But like he makes creatures called abominations, and his wife owns a corporation. I forgot what it's called, Amity Industries or something. It's been a while since I've seen Owl House, by the way. And like what I love about Aladar is several things. I love his work, his dedication to his work and how core to be gets in his work, how dedicated he is to get to his work. And I really like that he's a very flawed dad, but it comes from being trapped away in his lab all day by his wife. And once he realizes, wow, I'm not a great dad, he gets so dedicated to be a better dad. It's adorable. And like, as someone that has been through domestic abuse, I found it really emotional watching him stand up to his abusive wife. So yeah, so many reasons I love Aladar. I'd probably put him at A. Probably put him at A. Where am I in chat now? Is anyone saying anything about Aladar? That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. I wonder if new episodes have been put on Disney Plus since I unsubscribed. I think they have. I can't remember. Listy, he looks like Ty from Digimon if things went wrong. He does. He's got the Digidestin goggles. He's definitely a main character of Digimon. Yeah, each lead Digidestin Digimon has goggles. So yeah. And technically he works in monsters. He's a Digidestin. Where am I in chat now? Howdy Nick, Collectathon. He looks like if Beak... Everyone's just insulting my crush right now. He looks like Beaker from Beaker's World. Got a hair dye. I thought you meant Beaker from Muppets. Leo, something about his colours is so satisfying to me. I love the colour scheme, particularly for characters in-house. It's what Owl House. It's what makes a lot of the characters really pretty, especially their eyes. Why am I in chat as my catchphrase? It probably is. I get so distracted easily. Cameron, I've yet to see Owl House, but I can tell from the animation style. Good dude, I definitely brought his redemption. He had humility about his toxic parenting. Plus, he was willing to control his ex-wife and expect that her daughter being a lesbian. Yeah, absolutely. I want more Owl House content, and I want to see more of Aladar. I want to see more of Aladar growing. Sodi, he looks like an elf Shaggy. We got any more insults for him? Ospardo, was Professor Venomous from OKKO? I've been in the previous two versions of the tier list. No, because I've never seen OKKO. He looks like the kind of nebbish, overworked, older hot mess that just appeals to me. Leo, I've told you like 10 times, like this guy would be your taste. he's one of the reasons you should watch Owl House. Listy, whoa, where am I in chat? Oh yeah, Listy. Jam, you should know by now we're either going to join in your firsting or rip the shit out of your choice. Accepting will bring you in a peace. Evan, too bad DS Animation now has a third season rule. Collectathon, he looks like a shaven camera. Right, can we have grades now? Can we have grades? We've done insulting him. He's a beautiful man, okay? Yeah, so I'm gonna go with A. I'm sticking with my A. You're welcome to challenge me on that, but I'm going with A. Like, he's not Kronk tier, but I feel like maybe if we get more our house, he'll hit Kronk tier. Leo, Jan, remember, if anyone gives you shit for your crushes, just remember me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, Leo. I'm gonna tell. So has anyone heard of the new Cuphead DLC? I think it's called The Last Course. Leo has a thing for that chef character. So just don't start on me. Start on Leo. Listing A for saving the Digiworld. Damn it. D for Digimon. A. We got a lot of A's. Got a lot of A's. Good. Leo, I have no shame. Well, I know that. So I think everyone is agreeing that he's an A. Let's put him on A. Ooh, up. A. Okay, next one. Alfred. Particularly from the Batman animated franchises. Like pretty much every time I've seen Alfred in anything animated, I've loved him. Because like he's not just refined and elegant and full of class, but I just love his humor. I really love his sense of humor and the sassy things and the witty things he'll like retort to Bruce all the time. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I find sarcasm really attractive. So I just like his riffing on everything that happens around him. But at the same time, I love his paternal side. I love how he basically became like a father figure to Bruce, and even some of the Robins as well, or even a grandfather figure. Yeah, Alfred's awesome, and he's got a pencil tash. Pencil tashes are sick, and he dresses wonderfully too. Sora's here! Way! Sora says, I can't talk on Mind Online for Shadow the Hedgehog, to be honest. Yeah, everyone go listen to the Film of Trumps podcast on animated video game movies where Sora confesses a love for Shadow. Collectathon, he looks like the snootiest snoot that ever snooted. Leo, Alfred is always the best character in anything he features in. Agreed. I know Alfred had his own TV show that is apparently bad. I heard. Listy says, Bill for Butler, I'd like to fuck. What? Cameron, Alfred was always underrated, I feel like. Agreed. Ospardo, Lego Batman movie Alfred is rad as hell. I love his calm behavior and him keeping check on Bruce. Without him, Bruce would have become full-on Punisher. Yes. Leo, Alfred is just full of so many great moments that I could spam you forever with them. Sorry. Alfred is just so full of great moments that I could spam you forever with them from the comics. Cameron, he has a bow tie. To quote the Doctor, bow ties are cool. Good dude, in addition to continuing to serve Bruce, he was also a great stand-in dad for him at the same time. Yep, that's something I mentioned. So it gives him a B. Ooh, boo for B. He's an A. I'm going for A. Absolutely A. Jikobat, I remember when Alfred tried to save Bruce when he has an amnesia, but he's comically doesn't know how to fly a plane. He's great. He's fantastic. I only recently realized I had this crush as well when I was like watching lots of like animated Batman movies. I was like, dang, yeah, he's a silver fox. Leo, not just funny moments, but you think of his ending speech as he comforts a distraught Bruce at the end of Mask of the Phantasm is enough to get me teary-eyed. Yes, absolutely. Collectathon is really stuck on him being a snoot. I'm okay. Give me your grades. I'm sticking with A. I'm proud of this one. What do you think he is? I'm firmly with A. A for Alfred, says G Crobat. A. We got lots of A's. So if we get any more A's, then we'll just throw them on A. Yep. Definitely got to agree. Leo says, I'm about to drop the biggest truth bomb. Gotham would have been utterly destroyed if not for the world for Alfred. Just think of how much would have gone to hell without him. Yep. Evan, decency's way too old for you. What are you on about? What are you on about? You've got a really weird thing with, like, older people, mate. And like, ask Leo as well. Leo is really... This is young compared to Leo's taste. So I'm going to go with A. Okay. Who's next? Next up is Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke. Never really realized I had a thing for him until I rewatched Princess Mononoke this summer. And, like, yeah. I think it's mainly Billy Crudup's, like, chill-ass voice. It's a really nice voice. What? I'm just sorry, my mind's gone blank. But yeah, he's really cool, and I like that he's a peacekeeper, and that he's trying to see things from both sides. He's trying to be rational, and like I like that he has this great mix of being badass but also insanely compassionate at the same time. And he doesn't want to fight. He does not want to fight, but if pushed into danger, he will defend himself, and he'll defend himself like a pro. And he makes such a huge sacrifice, considering that he leaves his people for good to sort out this curse. But even though he's cursed, his main concern is, can we just stop the war? Yeah, I love him. Kabuga, Ashitaka badass. Yes, he is super badass, but he's humble about it. Evan, think of it this way: you are Dipper, and someone like Alfred is Wendy. No, will you stop acting like I'm under 18? Leo, I still can't believe I haven't seen this yet. I need to catch up. Yes, definitely. Definitely watch Princess Mononoke. And like, yes, Leo says he's Ghibli, so you know he's going to be a great character. Yeah, Ghibli. The way he's animated is amazing too. Like, they don't go crazy on his expressions. Like, his personality is meant to be very reserved, very chill, but also very loving. There's just some gentleness to them that I find very attractive. And this is a very common Ghibli crush, by the way. I've seen a lot of Ghibli fans go for Ashitaka. Even my mate Miranda, who's only recently got into anime because she's dating a weeb, she was like, yeah, I get it, Ashitaka. He didn't used to be one of mine, but then, yeah, this summer I was like, I had an awakening about him. So yeah, what do people think of Ashitaka? And what grade would you give him? I'm going to go... I know we've gone through a lot of A's, but I'm sticking to A again. Definitely A. So, do you need to watch that film? Yes. Encourage everyone to watch Princess Mononoke. Listy, I rewatched it the other week, and yeah, he's gorgeous. He is in very handsome. He's very, very handsome. Kabuga, it is the most violent movie Miyazaki ever did, though, so keep that in mind. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Don't go into it thinking that it's like wholesome or even for kids. It's not. Princess Mononoke is definitely his most mature film. Kabuga, A for Ashitaka. We'll go with A. Yeah. Listy, Mononoke was my best friend's first anime that she liked, and it was mostly for Ashitaka. Yeah, I get. Yeah. Leo, outside of Grave of the Fireflies, though I suppose it depends on what you define as violent. Grave of the Fireflies wasn't Miyazaki, it was Seio Takahata. Jukuba, he looks like every Archer servant in the Fate series. I've not played Fate, so I can't say. So yeah, grades. Give me your grade. I'm sticking with A. Ospado, this guy reminds me of the main character in 3000 Leagues in Search of Mother, which was an anime that was a huge phenomenon over here in Israel. Oh, wow. I think everyone wants A. Yeah, let's go with A. We've got a lot to get through, so some points I might just rush through and just click. Bear with me. Disappointment A. Who's up next? Oh, by the way, for anyone that's new to these Cartoon Crusher streams, as you can see right at the top, there is a Kronk tier. If a bunch of you all say Kronk, I'm overpowered, and I have to press the Kronk button, and it goes straight into the Kronk. Like, no one can argue with it. If the popular opinion is Kronk, it is Kronk. And like, it's the peak of like, that's an ideal crush to have. We're getting a lot of A's, yeah, definitely. But I think they're gonna change over the stream. I tried to put some like weird ones in there, or problematic ones even. Okay, so yeah, the next one is Bandit Healer from Bluey. Yes. This is a guy that's such a great dad that he has made every real dad feel self-conscious of their parenting. He just knows what to do as a parent, but is also very conscious of his parenting, and like is always trying to be very considerate of his kids' feelings, while also laying the law when he needs to. But what I find really attractive about him is just his sense of humor. I love his sense of humor so much, and like his sense of imagination. Like, he's just so creative. He's so damn creative. And like every time he plays a game with his kids, he's always coming up with like the most amazing things, and he'll inject his own sense of humor into those games and his own imagination into those games. He just makes me laugh so much, though, so much, especially when he's puppeteering Sean. When he's puppeteering Sean, it's hilarious. Yeah, be careful about doing caps lock, because some reason Nightbot is being really strict about that. I don't know how to turn it off. I literally took admin role off of Nightbot. It's weird. Leo, Bandit, both know it's Kronk T. Yeah, I know. It's gonna. I mean, like, any lower than Kronk, it's like, what's wrong with you? This is the peak. Oh, that's Bluey. Oh shit, it is Bluey. Dang it. Let me get a picture of Bandit quickly. I really was not looking at what I was doing when I did that. Let's get Bandit Healer up. It's very hard to find like a picture of Bandit on his own, I've noticed. Hang on, be as fast as I can. Why the hell did they get? They do look alike. Give me a break. They do look alike. Bear with me. Right, where does I put the file? Bandit 2. Right, let's throw him on. Right, there we go. There's Bandit. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, that's Bandit. I did not pick Bluey. Make that very, very clear. I did not pick Bluey. I picked Bandit. Leo, let me put it this way. If we didn't think of Kronk T, it would be called Bandit T. Yes, absolutely. I don't know why, but he reminds me of Crypto the Super Dog. Well, he is a super dog. Listy, his voice is so nice, but I'm a sucker for that accent. Oh, he has a great voice. It's such a soothing voice to listen to. Listy, imagine how perfect a life would be for a child raised by Kronk and Bandit. Playtime at Spinach Puffs every day. Oh, that is so cute. Think about it. He looks identical, but with old white hair. Yeah, see? It was an easy mistake. Please forgive me. Yeah, okay, so I'm going Kronk tier. I wish there was a tier higher, because he belongs in that tier. I wish there was like gold Kronk tier. But yeah, we all in agreement that this is a Kronk. Because come on, it's Bandit. It's Bandit. I should really watch the show. It's on Disney Plus over here, apparently. It is, but Disney has kind of like butchered the show a bit and like taken episodes out, cut things out, changed things. Yeah, so just go into it with like that in mind. Later, if we're going to talk about how perfect Bandit and Chili are, we'll be here for hours. Absolutely. Kronk tier. We've got one Kronk tier. We need a bunch of Kronk tiers. Kronk tier. I think I'm gonna get one more Kronk tier.
Ha! Boom, baby! Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yes, he is absolutely, without a doubt, Kronked here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Right, here we go. Move from him on to Kronked here. Okay, who's next? Okay, this is a weird one. This is a weird one. I'll admit this is strange. But this is one I just recently realised. It is Chaz Finster from Rugrats. I don't know why. I just have a thing for nerds. I have a thing for nerds. I have a thing for the nasally kind of voices. I think are sexy. And yeah, I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes the classic Chippo design. So like, I like how weird he looks. I like how dorky he's dressed, and like, I love how gentle and tender he can be with his son Chucky and his stepdaughter Kimmy. I'll admit though, he's a Rugrats parent still though, and a lot of the Rugrats parents aren't great. So yeah, I'm gonna go with B for this one for Chaz. Leo, not weird at all. He's a sweet, lonely, nebbish widower doing the best for his son. Of course, he's on here. He's probably the best. He's probably my favorite parent out of all of them. He still loses his kid every episode, and he's still done some really bloody dumb stuff, but he's still adorable. It's been a while since I've watched that cartoon. So he's Chucky's dad. Yes. So he's in Rugrats, and he's also in All Grown Up as well. All that happens really in his design is I think he just gets crow's feet. That's it. That's what happens in his design. And maybe longer hair. Listy, I'm starting to think you're the one secretly fridging these poor men's wives so you can have them. What are you on about? What gave that away? Curse says, sorry, it's a C for me. I'm going with B. B! He's not that bad. He's cute. He's cute. Camera, remember Stu as well. Yes, Stu is a maybe for me. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm not 100% sure, but like, I like Stu's voice. I really like Stu's voice. B, we've got B. So like, we've got a mix of B's and C's. B's and C's. I'm gonna put him on. B. I feel like C is too harsh. B. Okay, who's next? Next, we have... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hang on. What on earth has happened? She's vanished from the pictures on here. Bear with me. What on earth has happened? I swear I put her on here before I start the stream. But yeah, the next one I'm going to be talking about is Chell from The Road to El Dorado. I mean, first of all, look at her. Look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous. I like how sassy she is. I love how much she owns her sex appeal and like herself and her confidence. And yeah, she's hot. And yeah, she's very hot, and like I love the way she seduces Tulio. I love it so much. I'm gonna go with A. I'm gonna go with A. Listy, I want to know where she was hiding those dice. Leo, of course, Chell is here. So many had crushes on her. Yeah. I was about A for ass. Cameron, I haven't seen the movie, but she is pretty. You've got to watch Road to El Dorado, definitely. Soda nosebleed, A, just A. Yes, it's a great design. Really great design. I think everyone's in agreement that she's an A. But it's not just that she's pretty. I do really find her personality very attractive as well. She's just cool. There's just something really cool about her. Okay, I get it. Everyone wants A. Everyone wants A. Okay. Hang on. DreamWorks, yeah. So just as extra thick. Kirst, it's adorable how much of a shameless flirt she is towards Tula. Yeah, she's so good at it as well. She's like Leo says, something I never get over is how she clearly blows Tulio in the film. Literally the lucky god scene when she sits up, her face was nowhere near Tulio's. It's a subtle joke, but it's there. Yep. Yeah, so definitely A. Absolutely A. Okay, another Bluey character. Chili! Pretty much, I love her for this. I love her kind of the same reasons as Bandit, but I also just really love. Yeah, I love her imagination and gameplay. I love her soft, tender, maternal side. But I also really like that if she's annoyed, if she's offended, she will let you know. she's got a great death stare, and I love that. I love what she brings to the parenting dynamic as well. Because as much as I love Bandit can sometimes he can't. Sometimes he's not great at reading a room, or sometimes he'll say the wrong thing. But like Chili is always 3 steps ahead. It is like ready to kind of repair things, or kind of like even help Bandit and say, "Oh, Bandit, you shouldn't say that." Yeah, she's fantastic. Like she's the other half of Bandit. She really is. Soda, Chili should have the Kronk tier, Bandit will be lonely. Oh, that's a cute way of looking at it. Leo, Chili, she's perfect parent, same as Bandit. Cameron, Chili healer, is very sweet and always happy to play with her children, and her and Bandit are such a cute couple. Yes. So, I mean, like, where's the debate? Where's the argument? She's Kronk, isn't she? She's totally 100% 1000 Kronk. Yeah, love Chili. Love Chili. I was going to put more Bluey characters on here, but I'm going to save them for, like, other tier lists. I'm no furry, but those bedroom eyes, damn boy, yes. She has great eyes, and I love the way she expresses her face. Really do, whether she's angry or happy, or concerned and sympathetic. She's got a very expressive face. Leo, plus given the struggle she goes through, her and her sister's shared problem, your heart breaks for her, and you can see how she is doing her best. And then some. Yes, I don't want to spoil anything for Bluey, but yeah, she has gone through her own trauma as a parent, and seeing her being able to be this strong, amazing mother despite that is so inspiring, and it's what makes her even more attractive. Cameron, well, she remembered their swimming stuff. Yes. Again, she's the other half of Bandit. It's like what Bandit's flaws are made up for with Chili. So we're going with Kronk. Cooper-Doo, not since My Little Pony have I seen adults sing the praises of a show meant for the youngest of audiences. Yes, everyone needs to see Bluey. Go see Bluey. I'd say Bluey is one of my top 10 favorite animated series. I'm not pissing about. I mean that. It's one of the best cartoon series ever made. It's for preschoolers, but it's also for adults. Cameron, see her dance. Shake it, Chili. Leo, I was wondering why a certain Bluey character wasn't on here, considering you get so jazzed when he appears, but that'll be for another day. Yeah, when I'm doing the tier list, I don't want to get too carried away with putting too many on here, because sometimes I can struggle to find more choices, and sometimes it's fun to carry on a franchise in another tier list. Leo, her and Bandit are like Gomez and Morticia in terms of how great they are as parents and how deeply in love they are in their marriage. Yep. Can we just say Kronk already? Everyone just throw Kronk. Ospirate, so what did they do to the show on Disney Plus exactly? Leo can go into more detail because she's done more research than me, but like, yeah, there's a lot of episodes were taken off Disney Plus, or entire scenes were cut out, or things where dialogue was changed. Lots of different changes. It's unfortunate. Kronk, we got a Kronk. We got another Kronk. She's totally a Kronk. We all know she's a Kronk. 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 Yeah, she's a Kronk. I just need one more Kronk. Please give me one more Kronk. One more Kronk. She's a Kronk. She's a Kronk. She's a Kronky Kronk. Kronk, here we go, we've got more Kronk.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Okay. Who is next? Who is next on the list? Let's have a look. It's... Oh yeah, I've got to actually put... No, not on C. How dare you? On there. Next up is Dr. Ann Possible from Kim Possible. I mean, come on. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's got that short hair that I love. Look at her, really. She's got very pretty eyes. And she's very intelligent, but at the same time, if she ends up on a mission with Kim, she could kick ass too. Hell yes, Dr. Ann Possible. I'm definitely going with A. Absolutely going with A. I think what I also love about her is that you can see that she's a fantastic role model for Kim. You can see where a lot of her confidence and belief in herself comes from. Spotter says A. Chica Bat. She looks like Gwen from Ben 10 because of her short orange hair. Soda. Not sure what tier I'd put her around because I don't really watch Kim Possible. Definitely watch Kim Possible. Absolutely watch Kim Possible. She is really cute. I'm kind of on the fence about her husband though. I'm not sure if I'd ever put him on a list. I'm not sure, but definitely Dr. Ann Possible. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm going with A. Definitely going with A. Is everyone just agreeing A? Cameron, the blue eyes are so beautiful. Yeah, she's got beautiful eyes. I just love... I forgot his name, but I really love the designer of Kim Possible's characters. Kirst, I watched Emily Chu's 4th Childhood Crushes, and of course, Annie's brought up. Yeah, she is, I think, yeah. And we've got a lot of A's. Leo, if I remember right, she was always very intelligent and has a mental skill level considering her job. Yep. Yeah, let's go with A. Definitely put her in A. Next up, hell frigging yes, it is Edelyn from the Owl House. The iconic gilf herself. Hell frigging yes. She's foxy, she's smart, but she's amazing at magic. She can turn into a sexy monster. But like what I really like about her is that she fits one of my favorite tropes, which is the whole kind of like I'm gonna act all tough and hard on the surface, but this little kid's gonna be so sweet to me that like my barriers are gonna break down. That is one of my top tropes. And I just love seeing her grow throughout the series because of the main character. Like even the other characters are like about Edelyn. She's great, and look at the hair. Hair's amazing. Hair is awesome, and her jewelry's amazing. And like we said about Alador, the eyes are gorgeous too. Look at those eyes. Listy, Ryuko from Tenchi Miura. I think that was an intentional inspiration for her. I really do. She looks so much like Ryuko from Tenchi Miura. Kapuga, Ida has Kronk potential. Love her voice and actually. Oh, I love her voice. I love the raspy voice. So good. Leon, despite not seeing the show, I know that she has this Lady Dimitri. I'm so sorry if I say it wrong. Dimitrisu, please step on me, monster mummy level appeal. Plus cosplays of her always look so hot. Yep, 100%. Yep, I see no flaws to her, and I would say Kronk level. Like she's an amazing mum as well. Keep that in mind. she's a really great mum. Soda, sexy monster girl. You say she is, yeah. Like even as a monster, like you can see some vulnerability to her, but at the same time she can be a scary monster. Kubdude, Ida is the surprisingly perfect combination of chaotic and motherly. Yes, I do. I love her randomness. I really do. Like you don't get to see female characters being this chaotic and weird and strange, and like I found that hot. Cameron, I'm going to check out both shows, but which would you recommend first, Owl House or Infinity Train? I've not seen Infinity Train, so I can't say sorry, but definitely check out Owl House. It's one of the best cartoons I've ever seen. Like the lore building, the character writing is like it's Kronk tier. We've gotten lots of Kronk tiers. Leah, plus a lot of her clips I've seen make her seem like a perfect blend of Lady Dimitri and Grunkle Stan. She's got a very Grunkle Stan thing going for her. She really does. She's got to remember that Owl House was created by one of the storyboard artists on Gravity Falls. Yeah, she's fun. She's really fun as well. Like, I think it should be really fun today. I really do. We're getting a lot of Kronks. Leah, plus I know she's doing her best to get by to pay for medication for a condition in shitty capitalist society, and dear God, isn't that relatable? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're all in agreement that she's a chronic.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Hell freaking yes, Ida. She makes me want to watch the show again. Okay. Let's put Eva in Kronk. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this so far. This fits. Okay, who's next? Next up is Ferdinand. He's just so cute. He's so damn cute. I just love how gentle he is. I love how he sticks to his beliefs. I love that he's so happy just being around flowers. He just loves flowers. He's just such a brilliant example of positive masculinity done really, really well. And like, he's amazing with kids, and like, he tries his best to connect with people even if they're kind of a dick. And yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm cronking this one. I'm nominating this for a cronk. Himble. He is a himble. He's just so damn cute. He's the best thing about that film, the actual film as well. He's voiced by John Cena, yeah. Leo, 30 is cute. I actually have the original book. Leo, God, if he was a Minotaur, I would be going mental. There is probably like a Minotaur drawing of him somewhere. Sora, I've never seen this movie before. It's a mixed bag, but like Ferdinand, it's worth seeing just for Ferdinand as a character. He's one of the best written animated characters out there. Big guy, I didn't watch the film. I was kind of angry at Blue Sky at the time before the terrible Ice Age sequels. I do recommend Ferdinand actually. It's not as bad as I remember. And like, when something is good in Ferdinand, it's really good, and it's like, if they cut out all the things that didn't work, it could have been like Blue Sky's magnum opus. There's just so many great scenes, and it's mainly, again, because of Ferdinand as a character. Such a really well-written character. Osparo, is he a BILF for you? Didn't we establish that BILF means butler I'd like to fuck? He's not my butler. Big guy, he does look like a nice character. He's super nice. It's on Disney Plus. It is, yes, because Disney owns Blue Sky. Annoyingly. But yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, cronking. I'm cronking this one. Leo, that's a face begging for pads. It just seems like someone that would be so gentle with you. He just seems so gentle. That's what I love the most about him. So yeah, one more time. What are your grades, everyone? What are your grades? I'm sticking with Kronk. I'm sticking with Kronk. Oh, listen, boop the bull snoot. She's so cute. Big guy, try not to instantly Kronk or it will lose its magic. I'm sorry, but I've got a lot of Kronk crushes on this one tonight. Kronk A. I'd say if I get 4 Kronks, that's it. Overpowered. Overpowered, it has to be a Kronk. What we got? We got a C from Ospardo. Only got 2 Kronks. People don't seem too confident that it's a Kronk. And we divided on the Kronkness of him. Curse, that's a face that's begging to be nuzzled. He seems like the kind of character that's like, it doesn't matter who you are, he will give you a cuddle. And he will love that cuddle, and he'll make sure you're happy having that cuddle. It just seems, and he seems so easy to please as well. You could lie on the grass with him with a bunch of flowers and he'd be happy. Okay, so grades. We need grades. If I get 4 Kronks, I will definitely make it a Kronk. I think he's a Kronk. I mean, he's Kronk as a bull, when you think about it. Kronk. Oh, we've got 3 Kronks. We've got 1 more Kronk, and he is officially Kronked here. Come on, please. I'm sticking by this. I think he is. Kronk, one more Kronk, yeah.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Absolutely a Kronk. Bear with me, bear with me. What the hell's happened? Bear with me, because for some reason that's vanished. There, it's back. Whoa, Streamlabs, you're weird. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're getting a lot of A's and Kronk so far. There's not really been any bad ones. Okay, so the next one, this is a new one. This is a new one. But it is Ford Pines from Gravity Falls. I never really felt anything like Crush-like when it came to Ford. And I've watched, but on my third viewing of Gravity Falls this year, I was like, I see it now. I hear it now. I love how passionate he is about science. I love any character that's passionate about a craft they do. So that's one of my biggest appeals. I love J.K. Simmons' voice. I love that he looks like he's gone on so many adventures, but at the same time, I really like I love his determination. I love that, like, no matter what, if he's got something serious and responsible to do, it's like, this has to be done. But there are times where he'll let that slip, and he wants to connect with more of his family. And I really love his bond with Dipper. I really do. And you get to see another side of him when he's with Dipper, because Dipper's also into, like, nerdy things as well. So yeah, hell yeah, he's a silver fox. I mean, come on. Leo, dear God, yes. Cameron is J.K. Simmons. Soda, I really need to finish off Gravity Falls. Please no spoilers. I won't spoil anything. I'll just say go finish Gravity Falls now. Go just after the stream, go finish it. It's one of the greatest cartoons ever. Good guy. Let's see. Great voice but annoying behavior. Almost destroyed the universe with his researches. Wants to separate Dipper from Mabel, but I do like him, so let's say C. Soda. Stan, I need photos of Spider-Man. But dude, I will be mad if he doesn't get cronked. Be very careful about caps locks, because Nightbot's been a dick tonight. I'm gonna have to look into why Nightbot's being so sensitive about caps locks. Listy, would you say that you stan this character? Yes, I do. Big guy, B maybe. Do not read my comment. I've already read it. Leo, plus I have to mention that he is more muscular than his brother, Demfies. Soda, A, just because it's Jonah Jameson. Yeah, I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna go with A. Because, like, while, yes, there's so many hot things about him, there are some things where I'd be like, I think if we were to look at him in a dating perspective, he'd be kind of a nightmare because he's so reclusive. But the show, I can't spoil it, but, like, yeah. Oh yeah, that comment was spoilerific. Sorry. A, B. We got A. Mainly got A's. Most other people's. Leo. To be fair, I'm just a reclusive. He's ideal for me. I'm sticking with A, but if we get more B's, then maybe I'll go with B. Leo says Kronk. Yeah, I think you might be outnumbered this time, Leo. So don't worry, I didn't pay much attention. Alright, good. Any more grades? Any more grades for him? Leo, I'm doing so well to resist mentioning his hands. What did I miss? I came back from lunch. We're on to F. We're on to Ford Pines. Leo, how could he not be a Kronk? We need more grades to kind of like have like a more solid idea of where to put him. We need more grades. Oh, we've got 2 Kronks now. Lisa says B. I'm feeling like A. I'm feeling an A, really, because, like, yeah, based on what everyone's saying, It's a mix of A, B's, and Kronk, and I feel like the middle ground for that would be A. So yeah, I'm gonna go with an A. There we go. I'm gonna try my best to pronounce his name, but the next one is Fukuo from Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah. First of all, Himbo! He's a Himbo baker. What's not to love? I like how mysterious he is because he barely ever talks, but at the same time, he's a passionate baker and very loving to his wife. And I love the little scene where he tries to impress Gigi with how he can spin the things. He's just so cute. He's just so damn cute. And like he's proper husband material as well when you watch Kiki. Yeah. Leo is. I think Leo is raging over Ford not being cronked. Listy, get you a man that bakes, yes. Computer guy. I call him a baker. I like him, but he's not much in the film. His wife has a lot more screen presence. So they killed a man with this film. I think this is the second stream we've referenced him. I'm describing Ice Bear right now. You're making me want to see... I've already wanted to see We Bear Bears anyway, so you're making me want to see even more. Jukrabai, he seems to be just as good a cook as Jin Lee from Turning Red. He definitely has a Jin Lee kind of thing going for him, because much like Jin Lee, he doesn't talk too much. And like, his wife is usually in command. Leo, I've just made myself laugh, because we both fancy baker characters, but the difference is just big volumes about us, yep. But yeah, I'm going with A. I'm going with A. I wish he had more to say and more screen time, but as he is, I think he's friggin' adorable, and he's one of the major reasons why Kiki's Delivery Service is one of my comfort films. Listy, he's the perfect man for me because he bakes and doesn't say anything. Good standards. That's all you really need. Jacobert says B. Boo! Computer guy, between him and Cinderella, it's Cinderella's baker. A baker's sexy. Bakers are sexy. Bakers are very sexy. Because there's some tenderness when it comes to baking, in terms of like cooking. Like there's a lot more, because the things you're making are a lot softer compared to like, you know, like a Michelin star meal or something. You've got to be a lot more tender because the joy of eating a cake, a bun, bread is the softness. Late Vulgar, he made a super cute bread sign of Kiki. Yeah! He's just so lovely. Lee, I remember him in the film. He was almost hard to figure out because of how quiet he is. But he is hard work and attentive to his pregnant wife. I love the moment where his wife is about to give birth and he's just like, ooh, 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 ooh. He's both excited and also panicky. It's so cute. Aww. I think we're going to go with A. I guess that would explain why my bread tastes of anger. Yes, we're gonna go. He's definitely an A. He was so close to being a Kronk. He's very close to being a Kronk. If he had more to do in the film, then he probably would be. Speaking of who deserves to be a Kronk, Hannah. Hell yeah, Hannah. Hail to the Queen Hannah from Wolf Children. Hell frigging yes. Probably the greatest anime mother to ever exist. For those who don't know, in her film, she ends up having kids with a wolfman, but the spoilers, I have to give this away because this is how I have to explain the film. But spoilers, cover your ears for like a minute if you don't want to hear this. Yeah, so the wolfman dies, and she has to look after the kids all by herself in the countryside, while also making sure nobody finds out that her kids are half wolf, because she doesn't know what authorities will do. But like, her commitment is amazing, absolutely amazing. Like, she does not give up, and her love for her kids is just like invincible. And like, even though she's not a wolf herself, but like, she might as well be, because she's so damn strong and independent and amazing. And oh, she's so cool. And like, she's got the short hair that I love. She's got really pretty eyes. Yeah, Hannah is Kronk for me. Absolute Kronk. Massive Kronk. And I don't know what's wrong with you if you say anything lower than Kronk. Leap for Gold, yes, I love her. Best animated mother ever. Leo, I need to see this movie. We have similar tastes. Yes, go watch Wolf Children. Everyone should watch Wolf Children. Soda says, Kronk. Jigabite, she looks like my younger mother. Soda, Wolf Children left me in tears. Leo, the premise alone sounds equal part stressful and heartbreaking for her. It is. It's very stressful, but seeing her overcome that stress, seeing her overcome all the horrible things she does, just makes you love her even more. She's inspiring. Like, when you... Like, it's like there is no option to give up for her. It just doesn't exist for her. Like, the world shits on her in the film, but she's like, and she will feel the pain, but she's like, 5 minutes later, she's like, right, well, what's the solution, and how do I fix this? Kronk. She's a Kronk. How many Kronks we got? We've got 2 Kronks so far. What grades? We've got 3 Kronks, so it just needs 1 more Kronk, and that's it. Oh yeah, 1 more Kronks. Yep, she is a Kronk. She's a legend.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Hell freaking yes to Hannah. Bear with me. Right, let's get this back up. I don't know why it keeps disappearing. But Hannah is definitely a Kronk. Wow, we're so positive tonight. Who is next? It's another one where I've not put his picture on. What is wrong with me? I had all day to prep for this. Blue and egg. Okay, bear with me and I'll get a picture of him up. But the next one is Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist. No spoilers, no spoilers. Definitely no spoilers, especially if there's people here that want to see Full Metal Alchemist. But yeah, Hughes is just adorable, insanely handsome, a Markiplier lookalike, but the thing that I find so attractive about him is just how proud he is as a dad. He loves being a dad, and the way he shoves his photos of his kids at people's faces. Kabigana says Maze Hughes Kronk tier. He's super funny. I love his humor. You're making me want to rewatch Full Metal Alchemist now. But like, yeah, he's great. I'm gonna say he's Kronk tier. He's definitely Kronk tier. Jacob, he's annoying, but in a good way. Yes, and the show knows how annoying. It's like a charming kind of annoying, which is so hard to do. Leo, damn, I don't know him, but like, I like how the design is a cross between Nerdy Nebbish and Hulking Himbo. Yes, I think that's what I like about him. It's like 2 of my favorite tropes. Soda, I almost thought he was that creep who did the dog scene. Oh, no, it's not him. Not him. But yeah, grades, what grades are people going to give Hughes? I'm saying he's definitely a Kronk. Ospardo, something about him reminds me of that dude from Persona S Strikers. A at least. I'm saying Kronk. It's Hughes, come on, it's Hughes. I just noticed he's younger than me now. Getting older than your favorite character sucks. It happens. But yeah, he looks like a nerdy himbo. And you go about A for annoying comrade. Are we getting any more Kronks? I feel like this might end up being an A. We've had 2 A's and 1 Kronk, I think. But yeah, throw me your grades. Got another Kronk. I do need to rewatch Full Metal Alchemist though, I really do. I've still not even watched Brotherhood yet. I've only watched the original. Kronk, we're gonna have a Kronk. I think. Yeah, you voted twice. don't you dare trick me. I was part of raising it to Kronk. Oh, if we got 1 more Kronk, he is a Kronk. I mean, come on, he is a Kronk. Amazing dad, great sense of humor. Kronk, yep, there you go. We have so many Kronks this time.
Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Bear with me. Need to take him off screen. Okay. Here's a Kronk. Okay, next up. This is another new one that I've realised quite recently. And this is a show I want to get back into, actually. But Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures. First of all, he's a himbo. He's a himbo. And I love how noble he is. He's adorably noble. He's just so, like, he's so concerned about, like, following the rules, following the law, and, like, everyone being nicely behaved, and he really wants to be a good uncle to Jade as well, and he's adorable. And I love James Tsai's voice as well. He's got a great voice. He's got a really unique voice. Sora says, "Oh my god, he's so sweet." He is really damn sweet, and he kicks ass as well. Like, he's an amazing fighter. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. I know we have like 10 already, but he is a Kronk. Yeah, this is Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures. Leo, it's Jackie Chan, what more could be said? Asian himbo that can kick ass and is the center of this mismatched family. Of course you love him. Yes. He's like so many of my tropes. Just there. Yeah. I'm gonna say Kronk. He's a super Kronk. Super Kronk. Super Kronk. Chickabah, I don't remember the animated show, but I did watch a lot of Jackie Chan movies. Watch Jackie Chan Adventures. It had no right to be as good as it was. Like, it was basically like Jackie Chan animated, but like they did so much more with the premise. It's mainly a supernatural show with like its own lore and world building. It's amazing. It could have been really gimmicky, but it's not. Computer Guy, my childhood hero. I was a massive fan of the show when I was 10. Love this character, funny, badass, but still realistic in a too normal for this nonsense kind of way. Yeah, I love how cute it is when he's up against all these terrible people, and he's just like, "Can you stop being naughty?" It's so cute. And like, it really takes the energy of like Jackie Chan from the films, but also gives it his own little spin as well. And I like how goofy he can be. He's got this goofy side to him. Yeah, Kronk. Leo says, "I'm torn between A and Kronk." That's why you should click Kronk. If we could have, you know what I need to start doing for these lists is actually having polls for them. I can get like mods to make a poll for each one it'll make things a lot easier. I need to work out how mods can make polls first. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll make things a lot easier. I was proud of. We're tearing this with we're tearing a superhero version of a real person, right? Yes, we are. So there. I don't remember the animated show, but I did watch a lot of Jackie. Oh, I think I read that. Oh no, you said it twice. No worries. Kronk. We just need one more Kronk, and that's it. I think my rule is now just for 4 Kronks, and that's it. Kronk. So many Kronks.
Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I think this is maybe my my best list. This is my least shameful list. I say that, but I bet there's gonna be like a weird one popping up soon. Hang on, what is wrong with my mouse? Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. I'm really sorry, folks. I think my mouse has died. Well, it's not died, because like, I can still move it, but I can't see a cursor anywhere. What is my cursor's literally vanished. Wait, I can probably do this. No, I can't. I honestly can't. I don't know what's happened, folks. I really don't know what's happened. Maybe if I take the battery out and then put it back in again. No. This is weird. Literally, I can see the cursor touching things, but not the actual cursor. So I don't know where on earth it is. This is strange. This is really strange. Hang on. I'm gonna Control Alt Delete. See if that does anything. Oh my god. Wait, the cursor came back. God, that was weird. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, we put him in Kronk, didn't we? So next up. Right, next up, This is another new one. This is a weird one, but this is Jake from Darius. This is Daria's dad. I've seen Daria probably... I think Daria's probably one of the cartoons I've watched the most, again and again and again, including both films as well. And it was my most recent rewatch of the show where I was like, with Jake, because there's so many things that really click with me. Like, first of all, I really love how emotional he is. I love how he wears his emotions on his sleeve. I feel very uncomfortable around people that like hide their emotions too much, or like mistake apathy for like personality. But with Jake, his emotions are out there. He really lets out how he feels, and I find that so attractive in a person. And I like how sensitive he is. I like that he's not a great dad, but he's trying. He is trying. And he's kind of dopey, and he's not very great at reading the room, but he's just trying. He's just fumbling, and he's got this goofiness to him that I find so adorable. But what I find the most appealing about him, and why he has like the dating factor, is like, I want to help him, because for those who don't know, he grew up with an abusive childhood from a military father, and that trauma comes out a lot for him in the show, and it also affects the way he parents Daria. And there's just a part of him that's definitely broken, definitely damaged, and I just want to be there for him and like help him through that. I really do love him. Where am I? Leo, I can tell you just want to wrap neurotic mess up in a blanket and give him a glass of milk. Yes! I feel like he would appreciate it as well. I really do feel like he just wants to be loved. He really does just want to be loved. We got still haven't watched Daria. Hides head in a paper bag, so you should. Go watch Daria. Everyone should watch Daria. It was ahead of its time. Like, it's super smart. It's hilarious. It has really memorable characters. Go watch Daria. I really recommend Daria. Like, again, it's a show that I've watched again and again and again and again and never got tired of it. So the Daria is one of the things that YouTube used to fully recommend but just never got to watch. Watch it. I like the Daria reference listing. Leo, I still remember the episode where he had a heart attack and Daria was just trying to process that while he recovers, along with trying to dodge the annoying shock jock radio host annoying us. Such a good episode, that. Such a good episode. G-Crobat says B. B for boo. He's an A. I say he's an A. I'm sticking with it that he's an A. Like, he's incredibly flawed, but that's what makes him so appealing to me. Like, I want to be there for him. Help him through the hard times. Like, his wife does kind of try, but I feel like he needs to be in therapy. He really needs to be in therapy. Yeah, love him. And I love how easily excited he gets. Like, if he's happy, he's like so happy. He's so happy and so cheery. Listy B, just can't ignore his whiny voice. Sorry, I think most there's something annoying about every voice in Daria, so it just comes with the show. Everyone has something kind of irritating about their voice. I'm guessing most people are like B. I think everyone's going for B. Okay, I'll go for B then. You've convinced me. He's a B. Next to Chaz. Speaking of Chaz, the next one is Kira Finster from Rugrats and All Grown Up. This is Chucky's stepmom. First of all, it's amazing that you've got to remember that Chucky's mum passed away before the Rugrats law, and like him losing his mum is such a big part of him, and so much of what he needs to overcome. And so Kira taking that place is such a big deal, such a huge deal. But she's not trying to replace his mom. She's just trying to be a really good stepmom. And there's so many episodes where you're just watching her doing the best she can to be a really good stepmom to Chucky, even though she doesn't really understand him fully, because she's new to a child like Chucky. And I love her voice. She's got a really sweet soft voice. That like every time I watch Rugrats All Grown Up or Rugrats in Paris, I love to hear her voice. She's got the definitive motherly kind of voice. Leo says, of course she's on the list. Kabuga, I had a crush on her when I was little. I don't blame you again. Leo, just look at their family and want their life amid it. Aw. Listy, she's called Kira. Well, now I need a Rugrats Death Note crossover. So I always wanted her to be my mum. Yeah, she is that kind of mum. She really is. Leo, I still remember so much of her in the Rugrats in Paris movie. She's probably, I'm gonna say, she's the best thing about Rugrats in Paris. It's such a great intro to her character, and like you really, yeah, I really like the developing relationship she has with Chaz, even though like it's not possible yet. But when it is possible, it's like, yeah, we saw that coming. We knew that was gonna happen. This is a classic. This is probably the prettiest classic Ichigo character as well, if I'm gonna be honest. Ospodo says Kronk. Another Kronk. Chicobat. Her character reminds me of a certain step-parent from the Dragon Prince. I didn't know or remembered her name was Kira though. Chicobat. I noticed a lot of entries in this tier list are parents. Alright. You got me. Kirst, I will admit that she was a bit dumb in blatantly telling Coco her plan to tell Chaz the truth. I mean, I admired the passion, but it results in her getting silent a bit in the finale. Yeah. I mean, like, as much as I love for Rugrats in Paris, it has its flaws. We go, oh yes, right. Coco and Jean-Claude were always yelling a name in the movie. How did I forget that? Yeah, got a lot of A's. Kirst, so a B tier. Not saying she's a bad character. I'm seeing a lot of A's. I think we're gonna go with A. There's not too much excitement about making a Kronk, and we've still got a lot of these characters to go through. So yeah, let's put her in. Whoa, where you go? Where'd you go? Not C. A. Okay, who's next? Okay, this is a weird one. The Lego Joker. I think the Lego Joker and the Jokester. Yes. Yes. I know it's a weird one, but yes. I think it's again, I really have a thing for silliness. I find silliness really, really attractive, so that there's that. But there's also like this craziness to him that I find really fun. He just seems more, compared to like the usual Joker that we see, he's way more vulnerable, way more sensitive, and that's what I really connect to. And like, it just seems like a bit like Jake. He seems like a Joker you want to care for, but this is still a guilty pleasure one because it's still the Joker. It's still the Joker, folks. So like, I don't know. I shouldn't crush on him, but like, he just seems like the kind of Joker that I just want to like, yeah, look after, help get it better in some way. Where am I in chat? I've lost it now. Listy, it's definitely one of his best portrayals for me. Good big guy, you should put a video of the fonts when you say A like that. I could do. Leo, Lego Joker is honestly the most likable Joker has been in donkey's years. Soda, it's not my type of Joker. Apparently in Harley Quinn, they've gone for like a dad route. Soda, I prefer the Mark Hamill Joker. I mean, like, yeah, when I put, you've got to remember these characters, by the way, folks. I'm not putting them on here because of quality, or anything like that. I'm putting them because I find them attractive. Keep that in mind. So you will end up with some villains. You'll end up with some baddies on here. Where am I? Leo, I'll never stop loving how ambiguously gay he is in this movie. Yes. The queer coding is not subtle in the Lego Batman movie. A lot of people saying they prefer different Jokers, but again, this is not about is he the best Joker. This is about my attraction to him, what I find attractive. Kirst, all you have to do is attract him. He's dressed up as Batman because he's such a simp for Batman. Leo, it was almost while watching the film that this is the only screen version of Joker that does the abuse Harley in a way, shape, or form. Doesn't do the abuse, yeah, sorry. They're actually portrayed as friends. Yep, Harley being his bestie, supporting him through his boyfriend troubles. Yep. Cooper Dude, C tier. He is still the Joker, and it would take a lot to forgive him the fact he tried to literally split the world in half. Yes. I agree, C. Like, I've had more problematic crushes, but this one definitely comes close. And he does have that slight redeemability. Leo, the queer coding isn't subtext as much as caps logs, title, bold, and underline. Yep. C. Okay, let's go with C. I'm fine with a C. Again, this is one of my guilty pleasure crushes. I wasn't expecting him to get very high. Oh, it's our lowest one yet. Oh, I think we've got a possible Kronk, though. I think this is going to be the biggest Kronk list ever. But this is Lloyd Folger from Spy X Family. Yes, yeah, Kronk. Just, and Kronk. This is a character that just fits so many hot tropes for me. First of all, he's a dad. Second of all, he's the kind of dad where it's like, pretends he's being a dad for like serious reasons, for job reasons, but underneath he's like, actually no, I love this kid. Like, I love that. I love it to bits. For those who don't know, in this show, Lloyd, who is a spy, ends up starting a fake family as part of his mission, with a woman called Yor and an orphan girl called Anya, who can read minds. And Lloyd at first is like, oh, I'm just doing this for my mission. But there are so many little slip-ups, little moments where it's like, you're not just doing this for this mission, mate, are you? There's something more there. There's so many cute moments with him and Anya. Particularly the Princess Rescue episode. And, like, I just find him really pretty as well. He's got one of my favorite kind of hairstyles. Those eyes are gorgeous. He always dresses amazingly. He kicks ass, too. We got a lot of people. We got a lot of people being on shore. Lloyd is S tier. Our S tier is Kronk tier. Somebody sailor. Ospodo says B. It looks like a B to me. I'm sorry, he's a Kronk. There needs to be more Spy X Family people in this chat right now. Seriously. Even if you're not into anime, go watch Spy X Family. It's so friggin' good. It's one of the best anime we've had in years. It's this great mix of being badass and cool and kind of dark, but also wholesome. It's a weird kind of like splice of action comedy and slice of life. Like, you'll have an adorable moment, but then you also have like a kick-ass cool moment as well. It's so good. Right, we're gonna have a Kronk. Come on, he is a Kronk. Got 2 Kronks so far. Leo, I've not seen the show, but for an anime bloke, he does look handsome. He's super handsome. And like, and like, I like how he's humble about it. He doesn't think about how handsome he looks. He doesn't acknowledge it. He's not smug and pompous about the way it looks, but other people are like... And like, he's just so smart as well. He's a great spy, and like, he knows how to adapt to a situation. And if he fumbles, he's like, wow, dang it, didn't do good that time. So he's very humble. I love him. Chica about Spy X Family is my top favorite 5 anime. Yep, get it. Leo, going from what I heard, he sounds AR Kronk. Got 3 Kronks. Listy, it's not for me, so I don't watch it. Leo, I did see one clip where he just holds back on losing his shit on an arsehole teacher. That was pretty good. Oh my god, that was probably his best moment. Again, I really love that he tries to put on this whole facade, but deep down, he does care. And that scene is such a great example. Like, this teacher is saying like the shittest things and asking the shittest things and really upsetting Anya. And you can see Lloyd just like, I've got to stick to character, but I want to protect my family, I want to defend my family right now so much. And he finds this right thing to do, where it's like, that was the thing to do. That was the thing to do. He's just so cool. Grades. Any more grades, folks? What grade are we giving him? I'm sticking to Kronk. He's Kronked here. I can't wait to see more of him. I can't wait to see more Spy X Family, just to see more of him. Yeah. Kronk here. Kronk. Yep, we got 4 Kronks. He's Kronks here.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Bear with me. Where was I? Lloyd, take Lloyd off there. Put Lloyd on there. Wait, Lloyd, stop doing that. Okay, who's next? Okay, this is going to be a lesser known character, but hopefully it'll get people to watch the actual show. But the next one is Lois Foutley from As Told by Ginger, which is another Klasky Csupo cartoon from the 2000s. I love Lois so much, I really do. If you asked me like top 5 favorite animated mom characters, definitely Lois. I love her so much. Like, what I love about her is that like she knows that she has troubled kids, but she does the best as a single mom to look after them, to raise them, and like, yeah. And every time Ginger, the teenage girl, is going for something real personal, really harsh, really tough, Lois just sits her down and says the right exact thing, just the perfect thing. There's like so many, like on fandoms, there's so many quotes from her because she always knows exactly what to say or what a teenage girl needs to hear at that moment. Like, she's such an amazing mum, but I love her voice as well. It's such a unique voice for an animated mum character. I love that her job as a nurse, because she really is that caring, and like I can imagine being a really brilliant nurse. At the same time, she looks after herself. Like, she's amazing. She's honestly amazing. I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna go with Kronk, mainly on personality. Leo, it sounds like you only remember one episode of the show because I never watched it much. I think it involves skiing. Yeah, you probably saw one of the specials. Kabuga, I'm really not a fan of Klasky Csupo's style. I know I'm on my own. I like unusual looking people. Leo, that's a hell of a flat top though. Soda, now I have Klasky Csupo, but this ain't in chief. G-Crabbat, A, hair looks held back. Kabuga, I'm gonna say A just to annoy you. Sora, you get a Kronk, you get a Kronk also. I'm saying Kronk, but I knew that I knew not people are gonna back me up because she has the Klasky Csupo design, and not many people have seen As Told by Ginger. But go watch As Told by Ginger. Go watch it. It's not perfect, particularly because of 1 or 2 characters that will do your head in. But like, it's definitely one of the best cartoons for teenage girls I've ever seen. The writing's Kronk here. And for her, she's such a great character, really great character. I wish I could like show people her voice. She's got a great voice. I'm guessing that everyone just wants A for her though. Oh. If people had seen the show, I think she would have gotten a Kronk. Who's next? Lynn from Spirited Away. I love how feisty she is. I love that she's voiced by Susan Egan, who has one of the sexiest voices ever. I love that she acts tough on the outside, but as the film goes on, she's the one that's the most maternal to Chihiro. Yeah, she's great. I love that she's got a teaseful side. I think she's really, really pretty as well. I mean, she's a Ghibli character, come on. But I'm going to go with A. I'm going to go for an A. I'll go with A for Lynn. Like, there's not too much I can really say, but like, definitely on there. Definitely deserves to be a crush. So this is A. Ospotter says C. I don't know if that's about Lois or Lynn. Leo, Susan Egan character, the voice alone elevates the sexiness up to 100. Exactly, yes. Ooh, that reminds me, there's another Susan Egan Ghibli character I'm not sure I've ever put on the list before, and I think I should. Kabuga, she's cool, but like, too often, not enough. The movie is in the movie. Yeah, she needs more screen time. If she had a bit more screen time, she'd maybe a Kronk. Yeah, I think that's what I agree. She needs a bit more screen time. We need a bit more time to get to know her. But like, what we get of her, I'm like, Yeah, a lot of A's. Let's go for an A. We'll go for an A. We've got a lot to get through, so we won't dawdle too much. Leo, I know which character you mean, and yes, you need to include it for the next time. I do. I love her, and she would be a Kronk. So who is next? The next one is Mr. Simmons from Hey Arnold. This is a new one. This is a new one for me, because I've recently been rewatching Hey Arnold. And, like, yeah, even though he could be naive, and sometimes he's a bit of a pushover, I really like how he means so well. He means so well. And, like, it's so rare to see a teacher like him. A teacher that genuinely cares about kids and their feelings. Cares about their feelings. Like, he's got a bit of a Mr. Rogers thing going for him. And, like, yeah, he's just so wholesome. He's so wholesome. At least this is season S for special. Goodbye. Is he home teacher? Leo, I remember seeing a video essay that talked about how every character gives off a off-putting aggressive vibe in their introductions because they're working, but then when we see them, we see how genuine they really are. I think she was the best example of that. I think you talk about Lynn. Yes, 100% agree. Yeah. Like they seem ooh, but it just turns out that most of them are just trying to do their jobs. Good guy. I found this character annoying and not in a good way in Hey Arnold. Leo, I remember he had a really soft voice. Really soft, really nice voice. Like, I've been watching Hey Arnold at bedtime a lot lately, and I like listening to Mr. Simmons' voice as I fall asleep. We've got one Kronk, we've got a B. Jacob for U for undecided. I'm gonna go with A. I mean, like, as much as I love him, I kind of wish that sometimes he had a bit more of a backbone. Yeah. He's like the dramatic opposite of Principal Wards. And the episode where Simmons becomes principal made me go like, Kaboot guy, I should listen to his English voice then. His English voice is so nice. It's a really nice voice. And like his first episode, like the kids really tease him and you totally feel for him as well. Listy, press F in chat for his eaten sandwich. Leo, I like how homely he looks, if that makes sense. Yeah, he does. I think there are some episodes where we go to his house as well. He just seems like this kind of person to be like, oh, hello, how are you? Come inside. I'll make you some tea and biscuits. How are you? You're special, by the way. Oh. See, this is what I mean. It's like, it's A and it's so close to Kronk. He's got such a Fred Rogers thing going for him. I just wish that he was just as badass as Fred Rogers. And yes, Fred was badass. Before anyone says anything, like, Fred was friggin' strong. Very strong-willed in what he believed. And, like, if you screwed with Fred Rogers, he would take you to court. He did not mess around. He was so protective of his brand, of, like, his message and his intentions. Soda, wasn't he voiced by Homer Simpson? I don't think he was voiced by Dan Castellaneta, but Dan Castellaneta was the voice of Grandpa Phil. But I'm going with A. What grades? Everyone, throw your grades at me. We've got quite. Well, I think we're only halfway through, so we've got to push through these now. It's almost 10 p.m. over here for me. So yeah, throw your grades. I'm going with A. It's like a high A. I'd say a high A for me. Listy, Fred sang at a judge and won $2 million. Yes, I know about that one, yeah. I know about the court hearing. Kronk, oh wow. So we've got 2 Kronks. Am I going to be overpowered? If there's 2 more Kronks, then that's it, I'm overpowered. But I'm sticking with A for now. Throw your grades. What tier would you give him? Kronk. This is A for me. Kabuga, it's Dan Butler that voices him in English apparently. Alright, okay. Any more grades? I don't think Leo's done the grade yet. Dan Butler, sounds familiar. Dan Butler sounds a familiar name. I'm not sure what I've probably heard him from. Who guys is B? Changing it to A. Okay. I think A seems like the best. Leo says, sorry, I can't remember enough to say. No worries, no worries, Leo. Just wanted you to have your say. So I'm gonna go with A. Okay, who is next? Okay, this is another new one because I've only just recently started watching The Amazing World of Gumball. Because I'm gonna be doing a video on the 2010s British animated series this month. I've been watching Gumball for the past few months, and like Nicole, if you've seen Gumball, you get it. I love that she can be very soft and maternal, but at the same time she's got this crazy side that you don't see. Again, I really have seen other sides to like mum characters, and yeah, I really do, really do. And like, I love her voice. I love that she keep. It's kind of hot when she's scary. Soda, Chi-Chi is a cat, pretty much. Ospodo says Kronk. Sora says, I love her. Leo says, Nicole looks like a cat, but is a total lioness. Yes, she is. I just love her confidence. I love her confidence. And I love that there's an episode where Richard's mum, like, beats her down on her parenting. And Nicole, you really feel for Nicole, because you're like, no, Nicole, you're a good mum. It's just that Richard's mum is from a different generation. And like, yeah. I love that Nicole really loves her kids and loves her family and is stern with them. Yeah, she's great. And she is very funny. She's very... It's frustrating how rare it is to see an animated mum character being genuinely hilarious. And she is so funny. Yeah, I won't spoil, but you're going to love and feel for even more when you get to her backstory. Oh, ooh, okay. Good we go. Nicole is hilarious. Then again, everyone in the show is absolutely bonkers clever, and I love it. So, A, not gonna clog the Kronk list like you do. I refuse. Jikrobat only watched a couple of episodes of Gumball, but she seems my type of character. So Kronk, ooh, 2 Kronks. Cute guy. Richard's mom is a jerk. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's so satisfying seeing Nicole stand up to her. So what grades are we gonna give Nicole? For your grades, Kronk. We got wow, we got 3 Kronks now. I feel like she's probably gonna be a Kronk. Lissa says A. I don't know what to give her, if I'm honest. I don't know what to give her. I feel like it's either an A or a Kronk, and I'll be happy. For your grades, what's your grade? What are we grading her? What are we giving her? I mean, if we get one more Kronk, she's officially a Kronk, so... Kronk, yep.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Okay, yep, she's a Kronk. No way around it. Popular vote is Kronk. Where am I now? There we go. Kronk. Wow, we need to make this... fill this bit up a bit, eventually. My next one is a weird one. Even I don't get it. It's No Face. I don't know why. I think it's mainly the scene where he ends up going to Zeniba's house. I think that's the No Face I'm most attracted to. Is like this quiet, mysterious, soft and gentle with sewing, and like when Zeniba's like, "Hey, you should live with me," he's like, "Oh." It's like, that's the No Face I find very attractive, and he does have a scary side that's kind of hot. And I love his voice. I love Bob Bergen's voice. For those who don't know, Bob Bergen is the voice of Porky Pig. Porky Pig is No Face in the English dub. And yeah, it's just I like Strange. I just like Strange. I like Strange. You all know I liked. There's a bunch of characters done before. It was like, this doesn't make sense. Osparo says Leo, I can't believe you have a full-on scary monster on your crushes list, and yet we don't share it. I know. What? I think it's because it's a special kind of monster. Because like this is a monster where he's scary and he eats people and stuff, but Miyazaki doesn't go all the way with the monster, because like he does regurgitates everyone. And he does have his redemption by the end. And again, I just love the idea of No-Face being this lonely character that just wants company but just doesn't know how to get company, and by the end of the film ends up living with an old grandma. I think that's cute. Yes, Porky Pig is No-Face. Good guy. Oh, now he definitely creeps me out. In the film, he's not going to get a good grade from me, even if he's not a bad guy deep down. He's just corrupted. Yeah, it's a good way of looking at it. Talking about B, he's sweet but also creepy. Curse, you can't base your crush on that one scene. Yes, I can. Says who? Everyone's going C. Everyone's going C. I can't even defend myself on this one. This is just something I realized while making the tier list. Because when I was doing the Ghibli ones, I was like, I think it's mainly the voice. The voice does a lot for me. It's just I really like. It just sounds so cheeky and devious, and like I love voices that have that kind of like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm sorry, I like that kind of voice. I love it, and I kind of like his that's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly the voice, and that cute scene in the end. And his scary side. I'm guessing everyone wants C. And Leo says D. Just how terrifying he is. Not sexy scary, just scary scary. I'm weird, I know. Listy, his name is a pun too. He wears a mask used in No Theatre. So he's a No-Face as well as a No-Face. Yep. Good guy. I see his character arc as him being unsatisfied and first trying to feel less empty with material goods before finally getting what he really needs. That's a lovely way of looking at it. Leo, okay, yeah, I agree on the voice. Voice is great. I feel like it mainly ended up on the list because of the voice. And again, I find mysterious, weird looking things appealing. This looks like a character I would draw. It's like, you know, in the scene in Turning Red where the main character's like drawing like a handsome hunk. I'll be drawing some kind of like weird. I have a thing for ghosts. Okay, I'll say this as well. I should have said this from the beginning. Leo already knows this, but I've always had a thing for ghosts, and I don't know why. Like, if I know everyone's got like their thing when it comes to like monsters and all that kind of stuff, but like I like ghosts. But yeah, I get it. See, it's a guilty pleasure one. Much like Lego Joker, it's a guilty pleasure crush. Okay, this is one that I know is probably going to get a cronk. Asano from Kiki's Delivery Service. I love her so much. I love her. She's got such an adorable face, and she's got short hair. You know, I love my short hair. And she's always smiling. She's always cheery. She's so wonderful with Kiki. I love her laugh. She's got this great big loud laugh. And like, I love that even though she's got a kid in a way, she's like, Kiki, I'll take you in. Oh, yeah, Asano's a cronk. Leo, anime, if I saw that suddenly appear in my room, I think you're talking about No-Face, I would second guess that what I'd do next, whether I'd run or offer a cup of tea. Okay, Leo, you finally have a monster room, time to see what we're dealing with here. Curse, so you wouldn't knock Casper out of bed? Casper's a child. No. Computer guy, if a husband gets a cronk, she better get a cronk as well. I think he got an A. Yeah, he got an A. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, her husband got an A. I think she deserves a cronk though. She gets more screen time, and she's just so she's so friggin' lovely. She looks like the kind of character that would give you like the best hugs in the world. Listy Shores has freckles. We need more freckle representation. Hell, freaking yes. Leo, she is so lovely. This working pregnant woman eagerly taking in this young witch. My inner child just loves that. She'll be your mum without a second thought. Yeah, she's everyone's second mum. She's probably the best Ghibli mum. Can we agree on that? She probably is the best Ghibli mum, unless I can think of someone else. We've got a lot of A's. I think we've had 2 Kronk so far. But I'm gonna go with Kronk. I think she's a Kronk. Okay, we do. Got a thing for pregnant girls, I think? No? She just happens to be pregnant. I'm attracted to the personality and the looks. Soda. Got to know suitably. Velma. She does kind of like Velma. Listy. A, but it's a high A. Alright, alright. Any other grades? Throw your grades. We gotta get through these. It's getting hot in my room. A. We got a lot of A's. I guess we're gonna go for an A. We've got not got enough cheering for Kronk, so let's go for an A. Who is next? Okay. This might be weird, this might not be weird. I don't know. But Pink Panther. Pink Panther. I love how classy he is. I love the way he moves. I love how much confidence he has. I love his smile. I love these, like, he's always one step ahead of everything and everyone he's up against. And, like, he does everything with style. I'm gonna go with A. I'm not saying he's a great character, but, like, over the time I've been like, What's everyone gonna say for Pink Panther then? If you look for the word cool in the dictionary, there is his picture. Yeah, he is cool. He is so damn cool. Leo, between him and Snagglepuss, I can't tell which pink cat is camper. Computer guy, A. Soda, as a Dalek once said, explain, explain, explain. That's all I can say. He's cool, he's classy, and stylish, and I think it's more than anything, it's the way he moves. The way he moves while doing anything at all. He has personality and charisma too. Got an A. Listy, I'd go for Snagglepuss over Pink Panther, but he is hot for a cartoon feline based on a jaw. Yeah. Which I know is specific. A lot of A's. I think that we're going to end up with an A. This is not one I'm going to fight for. I just felt like this would be an interesting one to throw on there. Leo, best personal theme song though. Hell yeah. And the theme song adds to the sexiness. Bum. Ospado, he's so damn fit, Kronk. Everyone ignore Nightbot. Nightbot, shut up. Nightbot's like, it's like my special mod. Everyone just human Nightbot. I don't care about people being in caps lock. Caps lock is funny to me. Crew guy, Richard Williams animated him, didn't he? I think he did, yeah. Which adds even more points to him. I think he's an A. Well, I don't see anyone like fighting for him. Like, I'm not gonna fight for him. I just think he's kind of cool. Who is next? Okay, this is one that I know. If we've got some weebs here, particularly with rom-com weebs, not many people are gonna know this one. But this is Ronka. This is the main character's dad, who also cross-dresses. And as you can see, he looks absolutely amazing. Both. I think he looks hot when he's dressed casual. It looks really pretty when he's casual. It looks beautiful when he's in drag as well. And like, I love his confidence. And I love how much he loves his daughter, but I will say this: he could be a bit too protective of his daughter. He could go a bit too far sometimes. But it is kind of hot how passionate he gets as a dad. And you know, I like my dads. Where am I in chat? Leo, I can already see why you love him. Listy, what show? Oh, Oran High School Host Club. Sorry, I didn't say what. This is a character from Oran High School Host Club, which is it's about a bunch of rich kids that start a host club, and this poor girl ends up being in the host club after breaking a vase, and this is the poor girl's dad. Like, even though he's in poverty, he still dresses amazingly when he goes in drag. Ospado, a very high B. Leo, that hair, yes, absolutely. So stylish. Soda, I thought that was a woman. Leo, ooh, I've heard of that anime. My friend was a massive fan of that anime. Yeah, definitely encourage people to check out Oran High School Host Club. Really do. It's so funny. So funny. But it also has a lot of heart to it. And there's a lot of himbos in it. There's a lot of himbos. I think it's like 80% himbos in Oran High School Host Club. Yeah, it's great. Listy. Oh, that's why I don't know him. I don't like Oran. Oh, okay. Soda, has Goku been on any of the previous lists? Not that I know of, and I don't find him attractive. I don't find most of the Dragon Ball characters attractive. I find all the villains hot, but love the main characters. No, they don't do it for me. I'm not really into like hyper masculine. Man, I'm not into that kind. Plus, Goku's a shit dad. You know, I really prioritize if it's a dad character, it's got to be a great dad. Kurt's dressed like a MILF. Yeah, actually, yeah. Grade wise, I'm gonna go with A, because again, he gets a bit too intense as a dad sometimes. There's a problematic side to him. I wish he was a slightly better dad. I know he means well, but he needs to be a better dad. Yeah. Any grades? What are people grades? Listy, yes, thank you. I hate people that defend Goku as a father. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not saying Piccolo is a better dad, but probably by 5%. But he's not a massive improvement. Soda, the classic Goku being a shit dad. Yeah. I find Frieza and Cell and maybe final level Majin Buu kind of hot. But everyone else is like, eh. Oh no, and Vidal. I think I remember everything for her. So yeah, what grade? I think we've got like such a mix of grades. I think I'm just talking about Dragon Ball Z characters now. What's the grade? What grade are we gonna give Ranka? I'm gonna go with A. Could be a Kronk if they towed down their overprotectiveness as a dad. Any grades? If not, I'm going to throw them straight onto A, because we've got to keep moving. Any more grades? Bring out your grades! Bring out your grades! Leo, I guess as an outsider, I'd say B. Soda, Majin Buu, really with that annoying voice. I'm saying final stage Majin Buu. Like Leo gave a yay to final stage Majin Buu, by the way, as well, so I'm not on my own. We've got lots of B's and A's. I'm gonna go with A. Let's throw them in A. A is so packed. What's Rem? Hell yes, Rem. Okay, so Rem is a demon. Who ends up basically becoming the personal demon for one of the main characters, Misa. Because her friend was in love with her friend who was another demon, looked down from the heavens and was watching Misa, was very protective, but then her friend died, and so Rem took over the role and is now Misa's demon. First of all, I just find she's hot. I'm sorry, but she's hot. Those eyes, those lips, that hair is sick. Like, she's a hot monster. I remember her voice being hot as well. And I love the role she plays within Death Note as well. Like, she's almost like a neutral character in a way, a bit like Ryuk, but at the same time has that sensitive attachment. And the way that her character arc goes is really interesting. Leo, wait, I did. Yes, you did. You said you gave a yay to final stage Majin Buu. I'll have to send you the picture again, but you did. You definitely went for final stage Majin Buu out of the Dragon Ball characters. Computer guy, sorry Jam, I'm getting so tired that my eyes are getting teary. I'll have to leave early. I'll just let my notes here for the next person's. D for demon, B, D for death, and the rest is hidden by the picture. No worries. Yeah, so computer guy, have a look where you are on the stream, and you should be able to like carry on the stream on my VOD channel, Jambareeqi Highlights. Jukebox says D, so does a C. Listed by looks alone C. Leah, I'm afraid I know of Death Note and only have a side glance of it. I will say she looks better here than a CGI counterpart in the live action show. Yeah. I know I'm weird. I know I'm weird. I like my pretty monsters. I like pretty monsters, okay? I love that nice mix of like looking kind of scary but also kind of pretty. 99 computer guy. I'm not going to fight for this one though. I'm not that strong about it. So the ending of Death Note really pissed me off. No spoilers. There might be some people here that want to see Death Note. So yeah, I don't even know what to give her. Probably like a B or an A. What do people say? What's your grade? What's your grade? What's your grade? Leo, hair reminds me of sea slugs and anemones. It's kind of like, yeah, it's got a bit of a nautical thing going for her hair, hasn't she? I just like that hair look. And again, I like my short hair. I like short hair in women, so yeah. Leo, maybe C from an outside look. I'm seeing a lot of like mixes of, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of C's. Let's go for a C. I know it's one of my weirder crushes. Who's next? Ronnie Copperbottom from Robots. Obviously Kronk. I don't know why would it be any lower, but I love Ronnie so much. Working class hero. Fights for what he believes in. Really cares about struggling robots. And because of his background, he's always looking out for those in poverty. And like, he's just adorable. And he's got a really cute design. I mean, look at those eyes. He's got lovely eyes. And I love Ewan McGregor's voice. Ewan McGregor gives him a really nice voice. Listy, best boy, tries to dismantle capitalism and introduce universal healthcare. Kronk, yep. Neo Jesus, hi. Ospado, Kronk, Duke about B, too young for me. So this is Kronk. Leo, it's funny seeing him on the list because just the other night I watched much of the lads have a drunk reaction to the movie. Here's a Kronk for his altruism alone. Yes, absolutely. He's badass. He's honestly badass. Like, he's up against, like, a massive corporation, and he doesn't give a shit. He's like, this isn't right. I'm gonna solve it, no matter what. He's so stubborn about solving it. And I love his relationship with his dad, how he looks out for his dad, and, like, he never really seems to think about himself. He's so selfless. He's always thinking, like, he looks at his dad and seeing how hard his job, and he's like, how can I invent something to make his life better? He's never inventing because he wants to become like a celebrity. He's inventing because he's seen what inventing can do for people, and like how Big World has inspired him to think, well, okay, I can make gadgets that can save lives. Yeah, Ronnie's a Kronk. Yeah, he has a great character design. Listy, say what you like about the actual film, but the actual robot designs are really fun. I love the designs. I love the designs in this film. Soda, oh my gosh, it's crazy as my mother. Whack. Leo, he's certainly the kind of protagonist we need in our modern times, now more than ever. Agree, 100% agree. So give me your grades, everyone throw your grades. We're almost at the end of the list. Billy, hey Trouble, am I late? We're just coming to the end of the stream, actually. We've only got like 5 more crushes to get through. Pardon me, sorry, 5 more crushes to get through. So yeah, what's your grade for Rodney? What's your grade for Rodney? Yeah, Ewan McGregor's a big reason I have a crush on him, actually. Kronk, we've got 3 Kronks. If we got one more Kronk, he is a Kronk. And look at him, he is a Kronk. Soda, I was obsessed with this movie. I think I was as a kid as well. But I think I had a pirate copy of the film. I had a lot of pirate copies growing up as a kid. Cooper, Robots is a massive nostalgic movie for me. Ronnie is so selfless, reminds us all to never give up. The ultimate hope punk character. Ooh, that's interesting way of describing him. So yeah, grades. Give me your grades. What grade would you give him? I'm sticking with Kronk. It doesn't feel right putting him in any lower than Kronk. Billy, it's kind of cool hearing McGregor doing an American accent voicing Rodney. He's done the American accent quite a few times actually. Like the first time I heard it was probably in Big Fish. Kronk, it's a Kronk.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yep, 100% a Kronk. Bear with me, and I'll move things around. You go over there. Wow. Okay, so who's next? we've got another demon. There's been a lot of monsters for this one this time, but Ryuk, also from Death Note. First of all, I love his design so much. I love his design so much. I love how creepy he looks. I love his sharp teeth. You gotta remember that my favorite animal is an anglerfish, so like, I like creepy things. I like sharp teeth things. He has got a bit of an anglerfish thing going from it. If you put some lights in him, it's like an anglerfish meets a bat or something. I love how stylish he looks. I love how much he loves apples. I love that he's like a neutral voice in the entire Death Note saga. Like I love that. I love how he's like more of an observer than like a hero. I love his intrigue and like in Light's moves. He's just like, oh, right, that's what you're doing next. Ooh, okay. I love that. I always find him funny when he's like going cold turkey from apples as well. Yeah. That's as much I can really say. This is one of my weirder crushes. Billy, Willem Dafoe actually voiced him in the live-action American movie. Yep. So just as A. Leo, the most that piqued my interest was that Willem Dafoe voiced him in the live-action version, but he's kind of wasted in the live-action film. Ospardo, C2 emo for me. I don't know what that means, sorry. Oh, seems too emo for me. He's not very emo, no. Just like, he's not salty or anything. He's more goth than emo. Kibidoo, got to hide my apples. Leo, he's like a cross between an anglerfish and emo and a clown. He's not emo. He is kind of clownish though. I think that I kind of like that. I kind of have a thing for clowns. I'm realizing lately, clowns and ghosts. Soda, we don't speak of the live-action Death Note movie. Thank you, Soda. See, I'd say a B or C for me. B or C. He's one of my guilty pleasure crushes. I just love I love my monsters with like this kind of design. Yeah, I love his little earring as well. It just looks fabulous. He probably gels his hair up every day, and the way his feathers look, oh, it's so cool. Like they're stitched in. He's got stitched. Oh, yes, it's just yeah. This is mainly aesthetic. What am I trying to do? C or D. Get lots of C's or D's. Let's go for a C. Where do you go? Yeah, he is in C. Okay. Okay, so early on I did... Hang on. I think something's missing. Something is missing from this list, and I can't... It's too late to put it in, but I'll have to save it for the next list. But it's on my screen. So annoying. Okay, so the next one. Early on I was saying that, like, oh yeah, I get Ford Pines from Gravity Falls, but I also kind of get Grunkle Stan after my recent rewatch. He definitely ticks some boxes. Like I like the whole kind of like gruff kind of surface, but underneath he's a bit of a softie. So you've got that thing going for him. I like that he's just kind of shady. He's got that, and he's got this anti-hero quality to him. He's also, out of the brothers, he's the more himbo one. He's the brawn, so he's got a bit of him, especially when you see him younger. He's very himbo when he's younger. And like, he's so eccentric. I love the charisma of his eccentricity. I'll admit that I find Ford more attractive, but there's just something here that I'm kind of like, Leo says, stand the man. Curse, sorry, I can barely hear. It's raining cats and dogs outside. It was a storm here last night in Sheffield, and I was looking forward to a storm, But I've come to realize that because of my recent anxiety and PTSD, I don't like storms anymore. I don't like them, and that really pisses me off because I used to love storms. And last night, my anxiety went over the top. It was mainly because the flashes and the rumbles were so close together, and like I live in a really thin, tiny pub attic, so my anxiety and my imagination went nuts last night. I'm really annoyed that I've fallen out of love with storms. Anyway, what was I? Leo, I adore both Prime's brothers. Listy, he's Lionel Hutz in the woods. Yeah, it's cottagecore Lionel Woods. Oh, sorry, Lionel Hutz. I'll spot a Kronk. Every character Alex Hirsch voices is god tier. Yeah, I love any character that's voiced by Alex. I love Alex's voice. I mean, like, I'll admit this. I have a crush for Alex himself as well. So it says A. Leo, my ideal fantasy is being in a poly marriage with the pair of them. I mean, if Ford is A, you'd have to join them. Yeah, I'm gonna go with A. Soda, don't get me started with the Storm. Talk about B for being a baddie. He's technically a baddie, yeah, but like he's not a full-on villain. He's not as evil as like Bill Cipher. Cooper, granted he does become a better man when Dipper and Mabel enter his life, but he's still a very sketchy man. Yes, if I was to date him, I don't think I'd trust him. And again, that's why I'm more attracted to Ford. Leo, you can't deny being married to him would be interesting. It would, yes. You would definitely have a lot of adventures. I do find characters that can bring me a sense of adventure. I do find that very attractive. So let's go for A. We'll put him in A. He's an A. A is so big tonight. Who's next? Okay, this is a very guilty pleasure one. And this is a new one from my recent Daria rewatch, but Trent. Like, I don't even know what it is. I never knew I had a thing for him until I rewatched Daria. But for those who don't know, he's Jane's older brother. He's in his 20s, but he's still living in his parents' house. And he's still trying to get his band going. But I don't know what it is. I think it's just because he's so chill. And like, I find relaxed people really attractive because I have anxiety. Being around someone that's this chill would actually make me feel happy. Leo, it's one you and so many teen girls who grew up on the show have. Yep. Is it I think it's the facial. The hair does it a lot for me. The hair does it a lot for me. The voice as well. The voice, I really like his voice. It's such a nice kind of voice. It's probably the nicest voice in the show, maybe. I like his piercings as well. His hair, his facial hair. I could never date him, though. I'd probably go for a B or a C. Probably a B or a C. There is no way on earth I'd ever date him. I'd go nuts. Like, because the thing that puts me off is the laziness. I find laziness really unattractive. Leo, I think my favourite moment was with him in Misery Check, with how subtly he navigates getting Daria and Jane to talk to each other again. Yes, he does have a smart side, and he is very socially conscious as well. And I love his bond with Jane as well. They don't have that stereotypical kind of like brother and sister kind of like hate each other kind of bond. Like, Trent is a really good big brother. Like, even though he's a bit of a slob, he really looks out for Jane, and I love when they're together and like they understand each other because they're both struggling creatives. Listy, I know people give the show a lot of grief for having him hang around underage girls, but I always get the feeling that he was too chill to be a creep. Yes, but at the same time, there are moments where it's kind of like Trent, no. He comes close to creepy. I mean, that's another reason why I knock him down a few points. Leo, I'd say C. He's fun in small doses. Living with or dating would be hell. Yeah. I think he's the kind of person that I just like to chill with at like a pub after he's played one of his gigs. So yeah, C. I'm gonna go with C. C. Okay, who's next? Tulio from the Road to El Dorado. Oh, sorry, I've got one more. I'm just a bit behind. Leo says, my favourite quote might be when Jane asks him how much money he has, and he doesn't answer until pressed. I have no money, so I said nothing. Yeah, I love that. It's such a great line. He does have a lot of funny lines, a lot of dry, funny lines. Okay, so the next one's Tulio from The Road to El Dorado. I love his dynamic with Miguel. Like, that's a big reason I find him attractive. I love his hair, I love his little soul patch, I love his eyes, but I think what I find most attractive about him is just how dry he can be compared to Miguel. Like, his delivery's a lot drier. And I kind of find it hot when he gets annoyed. When he gets fed up with Miguel. I find that kind of sexy. And I like that he tries to act serious and tries to be the more mature one, but really he's not. I like that a lot. Already got 2 Kronks. Leo, to be fair, Kenneth Klein has such a hot voice. Yes, his voice is great. I'm a secret sucker for a soul patch. Ditto. Listy B, he's no Miguel. I totally get that. For me, Miguel is Kronk tier hotness. Like, probably the hottest animated character ever for me, Miguel. So it's hard for me to, like, that's why I've been reluctant to put Tulio on here, because, like, it's hard for him to compete against Miguel. But I'm gonna go with A. But I've already got 3 Kronks, so I'm probably gonna get overpowered. But that's not really a complaint or insult. You're not as hot as Miguel. But you're close. Any other grades, folks? Any other grades? We're almost at the end of the list. Okay, hang on. We've only had 2 Kronks. So I feel like we're going to end up putting him on A. Wait, is that 3 Kronks? No, 3 Kronks. So if we get 1 more Kronk, he gets Kronked. But for now, I'm going with A. So throw your grades out. What grade would you give Tulio from The Road to El Dorado? What ranking? Listing. I mean, yeah, you'd take that. Not as hot as Miguel. Well, of course not. Who the fuck is? I know. You can't compete with Miguel. It's like if you looked in the dictionary, hot animated character, it's like, oh, there's Miguel. I guess it's probably going to be an A, but Kronk, he's getting very close to Kronk. If we get a Kronk any second now, then yes, he's Kronked. But for right now, he is an A tier to me. He should, if he wants to be on Kronk, he needs to look up to Miguel more. Any other grades? Because this is probably going to be an A. Oh, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Is it an A? Is A his destiny? I'm not getting any... I think it's a delay in chat. Okay, we got Kronked. We got Kronked. I'm down for being a Kronk, though. I'm down.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, I won't fight for him
together.
to be a Kronk, but like, I get why the majority of you are going like Kronk. I get why. So who's next? Actually, let's put Tulio on Kronk first. Whoa, Tulio, where'd you go? You are definitely not a D. Okay, who is next? Okay, I know this is a weird one, but like, hear me out. Ursula, she is sexy. Okay? Do you know why? Because she's so friggin' confident in how hot she is. Confidence is sexy. Doesn't matter what you look like. If you go around thinking, I am fucking gorgeous, you come off as gorgeous. And like, yeah, I think she is definitely the hottest plus size character in Disney canon. And she's based on Divine as well. I love Divine. And like, I love Pat Carroll's voice. She has such a hot, raspy voice. And yeah, Ursula for me, it's hard because like, she's a horrible person. But like, every scene she's in, the way she swims so in a sultry way, it's like, oh yes. This is one of my guilty pleasure crushes. Leo, Cecilias are my favourite, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, kind of merfolk. Even as a little girl, I was so much more fascinated with having a half octopus body. I wanted to be a species rather than Ariel. She is a villain, but she's a hot villain, okay? She's a hot villain. I'm going with C. Leo, I've seen some hot gender bent versions of it. I have too as well, yeah. I'm going with C. Soda, I'm sorry, I don't find her attractive, and I just can't see why people do find her attractive. Because she herself finds herself attractive. And that comes through. That's what I want to, that's the message I want to give to people. If you want to be seen as sexy to other people, believe in your sexiness. I envy her confidence. I wish I had her confidence, and I think that's what I find attractive, is that, like, she inspires me to want to be confident in myself. This is very much a guilty pleasure crush. I will admit that. It's very much a guilty pleasure crush. Kirst, okay, I'm mixed on this, because I already have a thing for plus-size characters, but her true villainy towards the end just turned me off her a bit. I'm going to go with C. I've seen a lot of D's and C's and B's, very mixed. So throw your grades, throw your grades. We're very close to the end of this list, and I'm very hot. I want to open window, bottom of my fan. So let's get the grades. Yeah, okay. We're getting a lot of C's. We've even got an E. So I think, yeah, definitely a C. Okay, who's next? Viper! Another Jackie Chan Adventures character. Yeah, so Viper. I had to rewatch one of her episodes to kind of remind me, but I do remember having a thing for Viper. First of all, look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's so pretty. I love how cunning she is. I love her little dynamic with Jackie, with, like, you can tell that she's maybe flirting and he's kind of naive about it, and like she's got that kind of like dark side to her because she's a thief. Yeah, she's awesome. She really kicks ass as well. So we've got a lot of A's. Yeah, I'm gonna say A. I mean, like, I prefer Jackie himself, but like Viper definitely comes close. Like, oh wow, I don't remember her, but she has a pretty design. She's really pretty. It's the eyes. Plus, she has invisibility power for one episode. that taps into my ghost thing, my thing for ghosts. See? Whoa, Listy, whoa! I dare you. No, I'm sticking with A. I'm seeing a lot of A's anyway. Any other grades? Throw your grades. What's your grade? What will you give her? Don't be like Listy. C. To your C. She's at least an A. Yeah. I'm sticking with that. Sticking with it. Throw your grades. What's your grade? We've only got 2 more characters to get through, and then I can breathe. Listy, I find her generic. I mean, like, as a character, she's not generic, but in design, I guess so, maybe. A for looks. Yeah, let's go for A. Okay, last one, and I know everyone's gonna want to cronk this one. You're from Spy X Family. Hell friggin' yes. On the one hand, you've got her scary. She's an assassin, so she's a scary friggin' assassin, and she can pull some really hot, scary faces. But at the same time, she's an amazing mother and husband, like a really amazing mother and husband. And if you screw with her family, you will see her scary face, and it's awesome. Like, there's an episode where they tried to kidnap her daughter. These like creeps tried to kidnap her daughter, and like she steps in a microsecond, and it's so cool. And you get why Anya's like, oh my god, I have the best mom in the world. Yeah, we've already got Kronks. She's absolutely beautiful as well. She is same with Lloyd. Like the designs for like characters in Spike's Spy Spike Spy. Spike Spy are beautiful. We've got a bunch of Kronks. Nightbot, shut up. Okay, so yeah, what we got? Fairy Grace, this is the last one we've got to do. We've had 3 Kronks. So if we get one more Kronk, she's Kronked, and that's it. We can move on. I don't think we've got any other ranks for her besides Kronk right now. And I agree. She is a Kronk. She's Kronk if Kronk was like a badass assassin. Because she's got a bit of like a Hermbo thing going for her as well. I think she's one of the most popular Hermbos around today. She's got that cute little dopey side to her, even though she's cool and badass. As a mom, she's kind of like, ooh, what's going on? Ooh, that's so cute. Okay, we got one more Kronk. It's a girl.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Hell freaking yeah. Okay, so that's all of them. Those are all the crushes I'll be talking about. That took like almost 2.5 hours to do. But these are usually long streams. I'm used to them being long. Hang on, my cursor's vanished again. Whoa. Right, bring my cursor back. And shut this thing. What? Go away. Right, okay, what we got? Okay, let's start from the top. On Kronk. Oh wait, let's make sure that it's not on screen. It's not on screen. Bear with me, folks. Oh wait, now it's on screen? Okay, now it's on screen. I've got to put your down. Wow, we have so many Kronks this stream. I'm proud of this one. This is probably my least shameful list. I'm really proud of this one. Okay, so on Kronk we have Bandit, Chili, Idalim, Ferdinand, Hannah, Hughes, Jackie Chan, Lloyd Folger, Nicole Waterson, Ronnie Copperbottom, Tulio, and your Folger. On A, we've got Alada Blight, we've got Alfred, Ashitaka, Chell, Dr. Possible, Ford Pines, Fuuko, Kira, Lois Foutley, Lynn, Mr. Simmons, Asano, Pink Panther, Ranker, Grunkle Stan, and Viper. On B, we've got Chaz Finster and Jake Morgendorfer. On C, these are the bottom tier ones. Right at the bottom we have Lego Joker, Ryuk, No Face, Rem, Trent, and Ursula. I'm kind of proud that I got no D's this stream. We had people wanting some of the big D's, but none of them ended up being in D. That's an interesting list. Interesting list. One more thing that I want. This is one thing I definitely want to ask. Which out of all of these crushes that I confessed to in this stream is the one that surprised you the most? I'd like to know that the most. So yeah, let me know which one surprised you most, and then I've got to head off. I want my fan on. I want to open the window. Let me know which one surprised you the most. Which one shocks you the most? You weren't expecting to be on there. Ospald is the one that says that Ferdinand surprised the most. That's interesting. Ferdinand's one of the more normal ones on here. Such a nice gentleman he is. So most definitely the Death Note ones. Leo, I suppose that my biggest surprise was No Face. Genuinely didn't expect you to have any monsters, let alone him. I didn't expect him. I'm finding some weird choices lately. I'm going to some weird places. Sora, I think the anime ones, I didn't know you watched that much anime outside of Ghibli. It's because I don't... The anime that I do watch, no one's going to want a video on them. And like, I'm probably going to start doing more anime videos next year, because I'll have a much more empty schedule. But like, most anime that I watch is slice of life and rom-com. I watch a lot of anime though. I just don't talk about it. Like, I'm, like, even Leo knows that. I always tell Leo what I'm watching at the time, and, like, I watch more anime than I let on. Like, the problem is that if I find an anime that I like, I have to keep watching it, and it disrupts my work so much. So, like, that's why I'm very careful about what I watch. But yeah, I watch a lot of anime. I can't even count how much anime I've watched this year. I'm always finding something new that I want to get into. But it is usually it's usually obscure shows, slice of life, and rom-coms. A lot of people are saying no face. Ronnie, because you seem to be usually attracted to older characters. Really? Ronnie's not that young. He's in his 20s, isn't he? I don't know. I don't know how old he is in robot years. Leo, I didn't expect that. Sounds like me talking to you about Saltbaker earlier. Leo can confirm Jam is a slice of life weeb. I am. I'm obsessed with slice of life. You find me like if I was making this joke to Leo before actually, saying like don't give me a story. Get that garbage away from me. Bring on the mundane. Okay. Yeah, I better head off now. I want to be able to breathe. I've had the window closed and fan off for way too long right now, and we're still in British summer. British. You know what? When so Viva's been in England recently, and when I was hanging out with her, all she kept doing to me the whole time, didn't matter what we were doing, she was always going, bottle of water, all the freaking time. Or British, all the freaking time she was doing that. Yeah, I'm off now. Hope you're happy, hope you're smiling, hope you're well, hope you're cheerful. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. This week's quiz will be on Batman the Animated Series. Look out for that on Wednesday, 8 PM BST. And Friday, I'll be doing a live Pokemon trading card game. Yes,